This is a regular meeting of the Township Committee. Public notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Law. A resolution was adopted on January 1st, 2024, designating this date, this hall, and 7:30 p.m. as the time for this regular meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Union in the County of Union. A notice of each and every meeting of the Township Committee was posted in accordance with the aforesaid Open Public Meetings Law, and one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source and Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good afternoon. This afternoon prayer will be given by Committeewoman Luz, and Deputy Mayor Mark will lead flag salute. Would you please stand?
As we gather as members of this Township Committee, we pray that we are ever mindful of our opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community, keeping in mind always the enduring values of life, exerting our efforts in those areas and on those things upon which future generations could build with confidence. Let us continue to strive to make a better community. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bowser?
Here.
Ms.
Here.
Ms. Frazier?
Here.
Mr. Florio?
Here.
Mayor Figueredo?
Here.
Could I have a motion to approve the minutes of conference meeting on conference and regular session minutes of October 8th?
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, can we move on with the ordinance resolutions?
I have on second and final reading an ordinance amending Chapter 447 of the Municipal Code entitled Rental Property. This ordinance prohibits short-term rentals of amenities or accessories.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 447, the code entitled Rental Property. This ordinance prohibits short-term rentals of amenities or accessories.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo?
Yes.
Creating a new article in Chapter 203 entitled Redemption Amusement Games. This ordinance allows skill-based amusement machines to award tickets based on achieving a score or outcome instead of a fixed number of tickets regardless of outcome.
Move the ordinance be taken up for a second and final reading.
An ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, creating a new article in Chapter 203 of the code entitled Redemption Amusement Games. This ordinance allows skill-based amusement machines to award tickets based on achieving a score or outcome instead of a fixed number of tickets regardless of outcome.
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Mis- Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance to be adopted.
Second?
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo?
Yes.
Authorizing the private sale of Block 5011, Lot 17. This ordinance authorizes the sale of an undersized lot located on Oswald Place.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
Ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, authorizing the private sale of Block 5811, Lot 17 in the Township of Union at private sale pursuant to NJSA 40A:12-1 et sec. This ordinance authorizes the sale of an undersized lot located on 259 Oswald Place.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio? Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Authorizing the private sale of Block 5811, Lot 15.03. This ordinance authorizes the sale of an undersized lot located on Oswald Place.
Move the ordinance to be taken up for a second and final reading.
Second.
Ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, authorizing the private sale of Block 5811, Lot 15.03, in the Township of Union at private sale pursuant to NJSA 40A:12-1 et sec. This ordinance authorizes the sale of an undersized lot located on 267 Oswald Place.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance to be adopted.
Second.
Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio? Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
I have on draft and first reading an ordinance amending Chapter 266-49 of the Municipal Code, stop. This ordinance affects Martin Place at Martin Road.
Move the draft be taken up by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending Chapter 266-49, Schedule 8, entitled Stop Intersections by the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey. This ordinance affects Martin Place at Martin Road. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regularly scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio? Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Amending Chapter 170 of the Municipal Code to adopt floodplain management regulations.
Move the draft be taken up by title at this time.
An ordinance by the Township Committee of the Township of Union,
Second.
an ordinance by the Township Committee of the Township of Union amending the Township of Union Code of Ordinances to repeal Chapter 170, Article 19, Flood Damage Protection, to adopt a new Chapter 170, Article 19, Floodplain Management, to adopt flood hazard maps, to designate a floodplain administrator, and providing for severability and an effective date. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio? Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regularly scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
We will refer this to the planning board. Amending ordinance 3729 to include a fee for restricted parking spaces.
Move the draft be taken up by the title at this time.
Second.
With special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance creates a fee for the issuance of a restricted parking space. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio? Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regularly scheduled meeting for the second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Bowser,
Yes.
Ms. Terrell,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Mr. Florio, Mayor Figueredo.
Yes.
Authorizing a lease with Seaboard Properties LLC for the parking lot 35 Stuyvesant Avenue for an initial term of 5 years with 2 10-year extension options.
Move the title, move the draft to be taken up by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance authorizing the Township of Union as tenant to lease from Seaboard Properties LLC a parking lot behind 1035 Stuyvesant Avenue with ingress and egress on Axton Avenue for an initial term of 5 years with 2 10-year renewal options. Mr. Bowser,
Yes.
Ms. Terrell,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Mr. Florio, Mayor Figueredo.
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regularly scheduled meeting for the second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Bowser,
Yes.
Ms. Terrell,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Mr. Florio,
Yes.
Mayor Figueredo.
Yes.
I have the following resolutions. Authorizing a contract to Musco Sports Lighting for lighting at Beer Temple Park basketball courts through the Educational Service Commission of New Jersey, Co-op, for a fee not to exceed $100,261.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Authorizing an award of contract with Ed Donnelly Plumbing, LLC, for renovations of the ladies' bathroom located at police headquarters at their low responsive bid not to exceed $25,200.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $119.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of September.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor?
Authorizing a professional services contract with Colliers Engineering and Design for amendments to the Master Plan Reexamination Report, specifically the NC Zone, for an amount not to exceed $12,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Authorizing the emergency repair to the boiler at police headquarters from Westside Plumbing Supply Co., Inc., for an amount not to exceed $8,760.06.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
I ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
I have the following communications from Terry Millen requesting the Township Committee authorize checks issued to the following representing the redemption of tax sale certificates as listed on the agenda.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor?
From Monica Azzi, 901 Salem Road, requesting a refund for an unused garage sale permit in the amount of $7.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
From Kimberly Cyprian, resident, requesting to hold a block party on Quaker Way, Saturday, October 26, 2024, from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., with the rain date of Sunday, October 27, 2024.
Motion to approve with an 8 p.m. end time on Sunday.
Second.
All in favor?
I have the following department reports from the Municipal Court and the Police Department.
Move they be received and filed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Now our committee reports, starting with Committee Woman Mariella.
At the Public Works, we are going to highlight the FOG. FOG is an acronym for fats, oil, and grease. FOG comes from meat and fats, cooking, food scraps, cooking oil, shortening, lard, butter, margarine, gravy, and other food products. So to protect our drains, we encourage the public to not pour oil or grease down the drain, don't put food scraps down the drain, don't run water over dishes that has oil on it, and wash grease do not. Don't rinse off oil and grease with hot water. Instead, please use oil and grease in covered containers for proper disposal. Scrape food scraps into trash and cans and garbage bags and dispose properly. Remove oil and grease from dishes, pans, fryers, and griddles and place in a container for proper disposal. Cool first before you skim, scrape, or wipe off excess grease. Cover kitchen sink with catch basket and empty debris into garbage can as needed. We have no collections. We have grass collection beginning April 13th and ends on September 30th. Leaf collection beginning October 5 and then ends on December 30th. And if you want a calendar for the recycling and waste, it is seen on the website. All concerns or inquiries regarding all divisions of Public Works can be addressed by calling Public Works at 908-686-1922 or by using the report of concern feature on the Township website. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Committee Woman Mariella. Committee Woman April.
For the period of October 4th, 2024 through October 18th, 2024. I'm sorry, this is the Police Department. For the period of October 4th, 2024 through October 18th, 2024, there were 1,226 direct patrols, 2,271 calls for service, and 52 arrests. Traffic control. For the period of October 4th through October 17th, 2024, there were 80 stops, 71 tickets, and 12 were residents. Traffic control, red light enforcement. For the same period of October 4th, 2024 to October 17th, 2024, there were 13 stops, 14 tickets, one of those were residents. For truck enforcement weekly, for the same period, there were 14 stops, 14 tickets, and 2 local deliveries. Highlights for the periods of October 4th, 2024 through October 18th. On the morning of October 18th, 2024, Union Police received a call from a resident on Oswood Terrace in reference to people attempting to gain entry into his house. Multiple officers immediately responded to the area and were able to locate the suspect vehicle as it was fleeing the scene. The suspect vehicle refused to stop and initiated a motor vehicle pursuit. The pursuit continued onto Route 78 into Newark, where the vehicle became disabled. Approximately 4 male suspects exited the vehicle and fled on foot. Officers immediately gave chase and set up a perimeter. Officers were able to locate and arrest 2 of the suspects. They were transported to headquarters and charged accordingly. This concludes my report.
Thank you, Committee Woman April. Committee Woman Luz.
This is the Recreation Department report. The Union Recreation Department would like to thank the thousands of people who came out to our Halloween events last weekend. It was wonderful to see so many great costumes and to continue our annual Halloween traditions. Voting for the Scarecrow contest will begin on Friday. Keep an eye out on social media for the voting form. Winners of the Scarecrow and window painting contest will be announced on Halloween. We hope you enjoy the spooky feel these contests will bring in the center. This is the senior report. Health and Wellness, Tuesday, November 12th, 2024, 9:30 to 11:30. The nurse will be providing a health maintenance check and a prevention service. Programs, get ready for your future. Lunch and Learn, November 8th, 2024 at 11. Discover the vital role of having a will, a power of attorney, and addressing other estate matters in this insightful lunch and learn session led by Anthony Rosso. Veterans Day Tribute, Tuesday, November 12th, 2024, 12 to 3 p.m. Join us as we honor the courageous men and women who have selflessly served in our armed forces, protecting our freedoms and a way of life. Special guest speaker, Golden Year Design Benefits. Entertainment, Florian Chance Jazz Band. Let's come together to celebrate our veterans. Upcoming trips. Wind Creek Casino, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, October 17, 2024. $35 per ticket. Departure, Janet Ave. Paper Mill Playhouse. Mystic Pizza Thursday, January 30th, 2025. $38 per ticket. 12:30 departure, Senior Center. A new musical about 3 working class waitresses who will navigate the complexities of life, love, and family in a small town pizza joint. For additional information, call the Senior Center at 908-851-5290. This concludes my report.
Thank you, Committeewoman Luz. Deputy Mayor Mark.
Okay, so this is the Union Fire Department Commissioner report. The Union Fire Department responded on 294 emergency calls for service and 147 medical calls to date for this 2-week period. Some significant events during this period are: on October 9th, FD Apparatus responded to Walker Ave and Oswood for an overturned vehicle with injuries. On October 10th, FD Apparatus responded to West Chestnut Street for an MVA with a utility pole struck and power lines across the roadway. On October 14th, FD Apparatus responded to Route 78 West for a fully involved vehicle fire. On October 15th, FD Apparatus responded to the GSP South for a fully involved vehicle fire. On October 16th, FD Apparatus responded to Oswood Place for a vehicle into the residence. The second floor needed to be shored and stabilized due to a support column being taken out by the MVA. Safety message. It is Fire Prevention Month, and this year's caption is Smoke Alarms. Make them work for you. This serves to remind us the importance of having working smoke alarms in your home. Smoke alarms on every floor of your home and connect them all together if possible. The National Fire Protection Association, NFPA, recommends replacing smoke alarms every 10 years. Test your smoke detectors monthly. Create a fire escape plan. Make a plan and practice it with your family. Closed doors. Closing doors can reduce the spread of fire, toxic smoke, and temperatures. And that concludes the Union Fire Department Commissioner report.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Mark. Show on Sunday, November 17th at 4 p.m. at Union High School. Don't miss out on an evening of entertainment where our community's top talents will shine on stage. Grab your tickets today at unionsgottalent.org. Join us this Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. on Stuyvesant Ave, between Morris and Axon Aves, for our Thursday night live event. This pop-up event will feature a live performance by Danielle Ilaro and band, Giant Games, and our local union businesses. Admission is free for everyone. The Open Road Project is here for 1 week. The project will transform Broadway Avenue from Morris to Liberty Ave by closing the street to cars from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and opening it to biking, walking, running, and everything in between. This Sunday is the last day to participate. Save the date for the Veterans Day ceremony here at Town Hall on Monday, November 11th. Join us at 11 a.m. as we celebrate and honor all who served. More details to come. Join us on December 6th and 7th at Beer Temple Park for 2 unforgettable days filled with festive fun and holiday spirit. At the Winter Wonderland event, there's something for everyone to enjoy, so don't miss out on this special event that will light up your holiday season. For all updates, follow us on social media at TWP Union, New Jersey. Please sign up for emergency and general notifications online at www.uniontownship.com. These updates are also posted on Facebook at TWP Union, New Jersey. And with that, I wish to open it up to the public. Reminder, 5-minute rule. If anyone wishes to make any comments, please come up and remember to state your name and address. Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hey guys, for a